some company news now. FNB has managed to add 360,000 new retail customers over the last financial year in its results for the 6 months to December 2022. The group showed a significant jump in profits along with a healthy increase in active customers across its operations. Joining me to unpack these numbers further is Jacques Celliers, who's the bank's CEO. Jacques, as always, thank you very much for talking to us this evening. And I do understand I'm the last person you'll be speaking to in terms of media interviews for the day, so I'll try and take it easy on you. Maybe just start by painting a picture of some of the salient features that you saw in this period's interims.
Thank you very much for the time. I mean, it's a very pleasing outcome for a very tough cycle that we're in at the moment. As we all know, sort of out of that COVID phase, trying to rebalance portfolios, get ourselves correctly positioned for the growth agenda that I think our market needs. It's pleasing that we have a very strong balance sheet. We've got great value propositions. Our customers are stable, and as a consequence, we were able to show 15% growth on transactional volumes. Sort of 11% growth on deposits, 8% on advances. Our customer base grew, as you reflected, and so it's a pleasing outcome for us, and sets us up quite well for the next few months.
Tell us a little bit about the digitization strategy of FNB. A lot of the banks and even non-bankers like your telecommunication firms really using an array of services to provide even financial services to customers. So tell us about the strength of the digital offering that FNB has and how that has contributed to the customer base being retained.
Yeah, very exciting journey for us. It's not a new strategy. We've been at it for, as the public would know, for at least 2 decades, actually. And I think right around the world, no matter what industry you're in, clearly there's a modernization agenda and a digitization agenda. And we are just so grateful that the solutions we got out in the market at the moment are really seeming to gain traction with our customers. Customers love it. We get recognized for all the sort of innovations we've added to the platform. And really, if you sit back and try and see what it is we're trying to do and achieve, then it is that we want to really put the control panel into the hands of the customers, both in their individual capacities and into their business capacities, to really be able to solve the challenges of the day, as well as to work towards better solutions for tomorrow. And it doesn't matter whether you're doing credit or investments or insurance, or payments, that ultimately that efficiency that you have and the improvement in customer experience when people use control panels and this digital interactions that we got going, that just sets us up for success. And it's about being able to leverage that data for exponential helpfulness. So a great outcome for us. We now have more than 100 million logins per month that go through our platforms, and you can just imagine what more value we could and should be offering clients with all of those interactions we get, and how we can be better at providing more contextual solutions to our customers. So it's a very good space that we're in at the moment.
Jacques, tell us a little bit about the retail lending space and really what you're seeing in terms of the health of the consumer in general. Are you finding that customers are struggling as we report, or is the retail lending space within the bank showing a different story?
Yeah, so strategically, our agenda for advances over the last few years has been primarily in looking after our good risk and medium risk clients. Obviously, it leaves a little bit of the high risk categories off the table at the moment, and we think it's a very stable and responsible way to approach the growth agenda. And while we are very well provided for sort of few forward-looking economic indicators, which we think are going to be a tougher cycle, we are not seeing operational impacts on our balance sheet that's pointing to any risk. So we've been fairly pleased with how we positioned our growth agenda into industries and sectors and counterparts where we believe there's more stability. And what's nice about the position we're in now is, as customers need more solutions for let's say, for example, reconfigure your factory for energy solutions or redo your energy solutions at home, we think our customers' balance sheets are stronger than they were actually before COVID. And that puts us in a very good position to be able to solve and supply more credit as they build out their futures.
Mm-hmm. And then a quick one, finally, if you will, Jacques, the services that you have or products that you have available to customers who are looking to rely a little less on Eskom, is there a service offering out there at FNB for customers at the moment?
Yeah, there's so much exciting value propositions being built, and obviously, as you know, we should always do more. But there really are three messages here. The first is that people must watch out for fly-by-night and making too many mistakes as they rush, into solving solutions. So look out for even advice that you can get from us, as we've got many customers who provide great solutions and services to the public who bank with us, and we can really unlock the ecosystem for advice, and no matter which community people are in or how complex or simple their needs are. The second is to think about how do you then pay for it. And clearly, we've got solutions that help you long-term, short-term, solutions for credit to help facilitate those. And I think the third one is clearly to look at long-term solutions as opposed to short-term, short-term impacts. And I think therein is for behavioral adjustments, people to really look at sustainability for the economy and for themselves, so that they don't get downstream problems as a consequence of the decisions they make now. So it's a very exciting space. Lots of solutions. Go onto eBucks. Go into your business banking relationships, go into our channels and distribution, and you'll see many, many solutions there for customers.
Thank you very much, Jacques Celliers, who's the FNB CEO, joining us this evening to speak about the interim results. A really strong showing in terms of growing customer base, and as you've heard there, the different services offered for customers looking to rely a little less on Eskom. And that's all your business news.